Hi guys, I'm about to go on another trip, this time to a new prefecture that I've never stayed in. I'm going to Saitama Prefecture, which is just north of Tokyo. I've ridden charter buses through Saitama many times, and I've gotten off to go to small rest stops and stuff like that. But I've never actually had the experience of what Saitama has to offer. I've never stayed there before. This train behind me is actually leaving in about 10 minutes, I think. And so I'm going to board that train on the way to Tokyo. I have to make a transfer at Ueno and then take the train up to Saitama City. I'll be meeting a friend for lunch. Not sure what we're eating for lunch, but we're gonna do that too. I have myself a green tea, which is like my favorite thing to drink on trips now for some reason. I used to not really be into green tea, and then it took 2 years of living in Japan for me to just be addicted to it. I have a soy joy, which is like, I don't know, I've never had one of these before. It's blueberry flavored. I hope it's not bad, but I need a snack because I'll be on a train for about 2 hours. Of course, I literally cannot survive without alcoholic wet wipes, especially during today's times. Alright, let's go find ourselves a spot on the train. I'll show you the kinds of train cars I like to ride. So like, if you can kind of see in here, this one's one that like has the chairs just like parallel with the window, but I like these ones. See, where you can sit and look at the window. Alright, we're here at Saitama Shintoshi Station. There's a train I just got off of. I couldn't record while I was at the Ueno station. I had like 2 minutes to transfer trains, so I kind of had to Sonic the Hedgehog it. So now I'm gonna go meet my friend for lunch. Not sure what we're gonna eat, but yeah, it was a nice trip all the way from Ibaraki here in to get here to Saitama. I think I gotta go. Oh gosh, which way? Oh wow, that's I think Saitama Super Arena right there. Lots of concerts and sports events, I'm sure, take place there. A search for a friend. Exit things. He's supposed to be there. Can you go inside? Oh, there he is. Oh no, he's running away. What up? You want to get there?
Yes.
Eggs and things? Let's do it. So this place is called Eggs and Things, and they have more than just eggs. Eggs aren't my favorite thing to eat, but I like... We've been here before, right? We've been here last time. In Sendai? Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with the burger, dude. That looks so good. We're gonna be Americans. Okay, there he goes. He go back to work. So, now, I have like 2 hours before I can even check into my hotel room, which I'll show you the hotel. It is a capsule hotel. I've never stayed at this one before, so I'm pretty stoked to find out how good it is. For now, I'm just gonna, I guess, walk around. I might go to Yodobashi Camera. They have video games, so I could look at those. And yeah, I'm actually supposed to be at the train station over, so yeah, I guess I'm just gonna kill some time. So I'm in Yodobashi Camera and I found these Kimetsu no Yaiba phone cases. How cool are these? They have like so many of the characters. These two, they really do have everything that's Kimetsu no Yaiba. So right now I'm just waiting at the station. And I told Andrew that I was worried about the rain this weekend because tomorrow I wanted to be outside mostly and it's totally gonna be raining. And he was like, yeah, didn't you know there's like a typhoon coming through? And I just went, what? And sure enough, I log in on Twitter and there's like tons of posts about this typhoon. Yeah, step 1 to the Kira traveling plan is to not look up the weather before I leave. I don't know, we'll hope for the best. The typhoon is moving eastward, meaning like off the coast of Japan, so I'm really hoping it doesn't rain tomorrow. That would really put a big damper in my plans. Alright, now we just wait for this next train and we go to Omiya Station, which is just 1 stop away, I still can't check it in my hotel yet, so I'll probably just chill around the station area until I can. The infrastructure here is really cool in Saitama, I think. It's a lot of cool looking buildings and stuff. You can kind of see the there's the typhoon behind me. Awesome. Right, I made it. I'm checked into my hotel, and at the front door they give all the guests masks. I guess in case if someone doesn't have one, they want to make sure all the guests are wearing masks, and they even gave me a little bottle of alcohol sanitizer as well. So these are the times we're living in, folks. Alright guys, I checked into the hotel, and later I will kind of show you around the capsule. This is honestly probably one of the nicest capsule hotels I've stayed in. The room looks incredible. And it's also like in this, I don't know what people call these things, kind of this like covered shopping street. And there's a lot of like aesthetic restaurants and stuff around here. It's so cool. I already love the aesthetic of Saitama so far. Anyway, we are just gonna walk around, see what's around, see what I can find. Later, I gotta find dinner. I had such a big lunch that I'll probably have a smaller dinner. I'll try not to just eat at a place that I can eat at all the time. I'll try to, oh man, did I bring my umbrella? I got it, I got my umbrella, that's good. Typhoon coming in, I've gotta have it. So yeah, anyway, I'll try not to eat at like, I don't know, McDonald's. I'll try to be a little bit more creative. But I don't know, sometimes you just want something comfortable, something that you know. But there's a ton of restaurants around this area, so I'm sure I'll find something. I made it a little bit away from Omiya Station, which is kind of like the main big station in Saitama City. And I came across this like, almost like a walking and bike path area, kind of like a park. And then behind me, there's like a, I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera, but there is a torii gate over here, so I'm sure there's like a shrine or something over here. So we're gonna walk this way. It's just beautiful. Let me show you. Guys, this is so beautiful. To think that this is so close to Omiya Station, the biggest station in Saitama Prefecture. I mean, like a Tokyo-sized station, right? And this is just right nearby. Now, as far as I know, there is a shrine and some gardens down here. Hopefully I still have sunlight for just a little bit longer so I can see it with a little bit of sunlight. And yeah, I think around that time I'll head back into the city parts of town and find just something small to eat. I'm so full from lunch earlier today. Here's a map of the place. Oh man, there's a lot more here than I would have ever thought. To think that this really peaceful place is like a 15-minute walk from the main station area. Bridge is so pretty. So amazing. I love just the architecture of things in Shintoism and in Japan. I just can't get enough of it. It has been a while since I've been to a shrine this big that has like, you know, the walls around and everything. I'm sure I've been to one like this before, but it definitely has been a while. I'm sure this place is not very peaceful when New Year's is happening, but that's where you can get your omikuji, which is the like fortune papers. This is a beautiful shrine, and it looks like they keep it running well. They keep it up. The buildings look so nice. Yeah, just a short walk from the big city. There's just something about getting a cold. I'm doing it. There you go. There's something about getting a cold green tea at a shrine that I just love. This place is also just so empty too. I mean, places like this, shrines and gardens and sightseeing places like this in Tokyo, I mean, if you've been there, you know how it is. They're incredibly crowded in places like Kyoto and Osaka. And you know, if you do want a shrine experience, going outside of Tokyo and Osaka and the other big cities like that is not a bad idea. These little gift shops slash restaurants let's see, what are they? Ramen, yakitori, yakisoba, stuff like that. I wonder if business has been bad because of, you know, low tourism. These places are really cute and aesthetic. I love it. So as we leave the shrine, I want to talk to you guys kind of how I plan travel and just how I go about it. I tend to be such a planner. I like to plan things way in advance, and I'm constantly looking at like what's the best way to take the train on Google Maps. I live on Google Maps all the time, and I always like to check out the surrounding areas. I mean, I didn't even know this existed, but that just goes to show there's just so much out there. But I generally like to find out what is close by to my hotel, close by to the station that I'm staying at, just so that I have a general understanding of what's around. And yeah, I basically do all of that through Google Maps. I probably spend like at least an hour per trip planning like exactly when I need to get on this bus, get to this station, transfer, leave that station, just because I just like knowing I'm one of those people that has to have a plan to get somewhere. But once I'm at that place, I don't feel like I have to have a plan. But I know that there are some people who are completely opposite. They just go. And yeah, I feel a lot safer having in my head if I know exact times of where I'm supposed to be and when. And as far as safety, I've never had any safety problems traveling in Japan in the last 2 years. Now, you know, a lot of people say Japan is safe, and I think in comparison to, you know, walk around dangerous cities at night in America, I believe that is true. However, you just gotta use common sense. Nowhere in the world is completely safe, so just use common sense. But you know, like kids will walk down these streets. You know, school let out like an hour ago, and you know, there I saw like younger than 10-year-old kids just walking home by themselves, and girls all the time walking around by themselves. And I feel like if they can do that, I feel pretty safe walking around that time, especially because when school lets out, it's like the safest time to walk around, I think, because they always have volunteers to help the kids cross streets and stuff and to control traffic. So I always feel safe around that time. During nighttime, I would say that I'm a little more careful. I don't go to like places that I don't exactly know a lot about at night. But yeah, just, you know, just using your common sense is half the battle. I don't feel unsafe at all traveling alone as a female. Not to say that, you know, I don't expect there to be zero problems, like 100% chance that I'm safe on every trip that I go on, but so far I've used my common sense. You guys hear that? That is the 5 o'clock bell that rings. Oh, this is the same one in the town that I live in. This bell rings at 5 o'clock every day. That lets everyone know it's 5 p.m. I think it mostly lets kids know that it's 5 p.m. and they need to go home. Like they need to leave playgrounds and stuff like that. So around this time, all the kids go home. So I guess that kind of ties into our safety talk. If you hear that bell, you know that the kids are heading home, or you know, the city wants the kids to head home. So maybe you're completely 100% safe until then. Alright, now I'm off to buy some dinner. I'm actually like right outside my hotel right now. I think this building right here is the hotel. But there's this Japanese restaurant that I saw on Google that looked really good. So I want to try it. I think it's down this super aesthetic alleyway. Here we go, that's it. Japanese restaurant. Very, very Japanese. That's what I wanted. Yeah, this is the menu I saw online. That's what I want. I want the chicken katsu. Yeah, 980 yen. That's not too bad at all. So I came upon this Japanese restaurant and I'm like the only one here. But man, it's such a vibe here though. It looks like it's a super expensive restaurant, but my meal was only like $9 US. The thing about Japan is you can come to these like crazy fancy looking places, but the meals are not too expensive. This looks crazy to only be $9 US. We've got like salad, of course the katsu, rice. I'm
I'm not sure what that is. There is miso soup in here, and then it even comes with a dessert. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, I'm going to dig in.
Anyway, I'm going to my hotel for the rest of the night, but I want to show you guys how cool the capsule is. Check it out. Hey guys, welcome to my capsule hotel in Saitama City. This capsule hotel has a curtain where you enter the capsule. This is the first capsule that I've stayed in that has a Genkan area, or a place to put your shoes and your slippers. There is a place on the wall to hang bags and clothing items, and I really like how wide this capsule hotel is because you can put your stuff in the capsule with you instead of putting them in lockers like a lot of capsule hotels I've stayed in the past do. You have a remote for the TV, which I'll show you later. They offer you some Febreze and wrinkle-free spray for your clothes. I didn't really use this, but this is if you want to read at night. They give you a lamp that you can hook up. There is an emergency safety booklet and a light panel that has a lot of different modes for the lights in the capsule. You have a place to store your valuables and lock them up if you need that, and a trash can, and of course a place to charge your phone every night, and yeah, a TV, which I've never stayed at a capsule hotel with a TV before. The hotel will provide you with a toothbrush and toothpaste, some pajamas, a sponge for the shower, some tissues, and of course your bath towel. And this capsule hotel was super wide. I didn't feel claustrophobic at all. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this tour of my capsule hotel and today's video, and I will play with you some other time. Bye!